Have you ever wondered what happens to your digital footprint when you try to erase it? Specifically, what about your financial footprint? Today, we're diving deep into a question that might have crossed your mind. What happens if you deactivate your Experian account? It sounds straightforward, right? You close an account, and that's that. But with credit bureaus like Experian, it's a little more complex because they're not like your average social media platform or email provider. They are data aggregators, constantly collecting and maintaining information about your credit history. So, let's clarify what deactivating your Experian account even means. Unlike some online services where you have a clear deactivate button, Experian primarily exists as a repository of your credit information, accessed by lenders and other businesses to assess your creditworthiness. You, as an individual, don't really have an account in the same way you have one with Facebook or Gmail. What you might be thinking of is closing your Experian Credit Lock account or perhaps unsubscribing from their marketing emails or credit monitoring services. These are services Experian offers, but they are separate from the core function of maintaining your credit report. If you cancel a paid service like Experian Credit Lock, which allows you to lock and unlock your credit file, that specific service will end. Experian will no longer manage the locking and unlocking of your report on your behalf, and you'll likely lose any associated benefits. However, this action does not erase your credit history from Experian's database. Your credit report will still exist, and lenders can still access it, unless you've placed a security freeze through other means. Similarly, unsubscribing from marketing emails will only stop those communications. It won't affect the data Experian holds about you. Now, let's address the core of the question. Can you actually deactivate your credit report with Experian, and what would happen if you could? The reality is, you can't simply deactivate or delete your credit report held by Experian, or any of the major credit bureaus, Equifax and TransUnion. They have a legal obligation to collect and report credit information as mandated by the Fair Credit Reporting Act, FCRA. This law ensures a fair and accurate system for credit reporting. Imagine a scenario where everyone could just delete their negative credit history. The entire credit system would collapse. Lenders wouldn't have reliable information to assess risk, making it difficult, if not impossible, for people to obtain loans, mortgages, or even rent an apartment. Your credit report is a historical record of your financial behavior. It shows how you've managed credit in the past, including your payment history, outstanding debts, and credit utilization. This information is crucial for lenders to make informed decisions. There are ways to address inaccuracies in your credit report. If you find errors, you have the right to dispute them with Experian and the other bureaus. They are then obligated to investigate and correct any verified mistakes. This process ensures the information they hold is as accurate as possible. While you can't deactivate your report, you do have control over certain aspects. For example, you can place a security freeze on your credit report with each of the bureaus. This restricts access to your report, making it harder for identity thieves to open new accounts in your name. However, even with a security freeze, your credit history remains within Experian's system. So, you can cancel specific services you subscribe to with Experian, like credit monitoring or credit lock. You can also dispute inaccuracies in your report and place a security freeze. But you cannot simply deactivate or erase your credit report itself. It's a fundamental part of the financial infrastructure, designed to provide a comprehensive overview of your creditworthiness. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.